Welcome back to another episode of Cup of Joe Crypto, where I bring you the latest news in Bitcoin and all cryptocurrencies. Guys, please, as a new channel, it's hard to get it started to grow, so please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out tremendously. Share it with your friends. Tell your family members about it, whoever you can. That subscribe button really means the world to me, so if you wouldn't mind hitting it, it'd be greatly appreciated. Um, I know everybody out there is in fear and panic, and I'm going to go over today a few articles in regards to the price of Bitcoin, but I want you guys to stay tuned to the very end to hear how I truly feel about it and what this means to me. And I'll give you a little hint as to what it means to me. It means absolutely nothing, and I'll explain to you why. Today, BTC took a 5% hit. It briefly dropped down below 7,000, but right now it has jumped back up to, briefly dropped below 8,000 and just jumped back up over the 8,000 mark, bringing it to $8,110, losing 5% on the day. Top 10 coins all performing in the same aspects, down anywhere from 3 to 6%. The only one in the green today would be Stellar. And as you guys know, I am a fan of Cardano, so with a 5% loss, guys, Cardano at under 4 cents for 1 ADA, unbelievable. So I'm just going to briefly go over these articles in regards to the price, and then at the end I am going to explain to you what it means to me and why it doesn't mean a whole lot. Bitcoin price, fear and greed index turns blood red under 8K. Time to buy? Question mark. Michael Van de Pape. Bitcoin price dropped out of the descending triangle, causing a level of extreme fear to spread throughout the entire crypto market. Bitcoin price remains bearish since the top at 13,800 as the price has been trending downwards in a channel. However, is the price of Bitcoin bearish overall or only short term? It goes on to show you the fear and greed index and extreme fear 12, extreme fear 15. Last week the fear 41, extreme fear 24. It just shows you the crypto fear and greed index. It's currently showing that there is extreme fear in the market. The index is based on volatility 25%, market momentum / volume 25%, social media 15%. Surveys 15%, dominance 10%, and trends 10%. Generally, the index is a good indicator to use in technical analysis as it describes the general sentiment. Currently, the sentiment is extreme fear with a number of 12 out of 100. These numbers were only seen during the bearish period from December 2018 through February of 2019 and during the sudden price drop in the middle of August this year. As once said by Baron Rothschild, buy when there's blood on the streets, even if the blood is your own. Adds value to this indicator. When markets are in extreme fear, this will provide purchasing opportunities, and when markets are euphoric or greedy, example, your local Uber driver starts a conversation about Bitcoin, it's time to get out. What is important to focus on now is whether this fear is justified or if the macro structure still trends upwards. And that goes on to show you the macro view of Bitcoin. It explains that Bitcoin broke down from the descending triangle and could not hold the 21-week exponential moving average, causing the price to drop back down towards the next support zone around 8,000. Losing the 21 losing the 21 WMA led to resist of the next crucial level at the 100-week moving average. In previous market cycles, the 100-week moving average was tested before a significant uptrend started. Currently, the 100-week moving average is hovering around 7,800 and still beneath the current price. From the macro perspective, one could conclude that the market is still trending upwards as the 2018 bottom was $3,400. Goes on to say a bird's eye view of Bitcoin, and you can see there is a descending line. This is a one-day chart on TradingView. As Bitcoin dropped below the support of 93 to 9,400, a significant chain reaction caused the price to rapidly drop immediately towards 8,000, the green zone. This drop is significant for a number of reasons. One of them is the completion of the 3-month-old descending wedge. The drop below 9,300 completed the triangle play and indicated the direction Bitcoin would take. The first reaction is people start panicking, selling their Bitcoin due to the loss of crucial support. Another reason is the immense amount of stop/loss orders placed beneath the important support. One trigger, this caused the market to drop due to the high amount of sell volume. Bitcoin then fell through the soft support at 8,800 as the high amount of sell volume pressed the price of 8,500. From there on, the next support level is the level the price is resting on right now, which is $78,000 to $8,000 on the 100-week moving average. I'll skip that little bit. Bearish scenario. It's tending you on the 100-day weekly moving average. The support block would lead towards the next area of support located around the 7,300, 6,000 mark. It shows you the bullish scenario would like to see us be between 8,800 and preferably 9,400. It goes on to say that arguments can be made that the relative strength index combined with the crypto fear and greed index shows that the market is overwhelmed with fear and ready to press the sell button. A slight bounce upwards could trigger FOMO of getting back in the market and could generate volumes to push the price above the resistance levels of 8,800 to 94. Still bullish until 6K. The overall bullish market structure is still in place, even if the market moves back towards 6,000. That would provide a higher low on higher time frames, and it could indicate an upwards trend. Would that mean that the market can't see further downwards movement short term? That's possible. However, the halving event is about 230 days away in May of 2020, which historically provides a bullish rally around the event. Aside from that, if the current price action is providing a bear trap and the market needs to bounce quickly to generate FOMO of investors waiting to buy back in, that doesn't happen. Some lower levels could be tested before a short-term reversal. Notably, 75% of the time, Bitcoin price drops below the future's expiration date, and this expiration date is Friday, September 26th. Adding to this, a new monthly candle is coming up in a matter of days. Both of these events could provide volatility and surprises like Bitcoin always does. Guys, I have a few more articles that I was going to share with you, and I'll briefly just braze over them, but it's all in regards to the price drop today, and I think that article broke it down pretty good, and this one's saying basically the impact of Bakkt's new future product could have a somewhat of a its launch and the slowness of it could have repercussions on the market, and maybe that's what's making Bitcoin price fall. This article goes on to state that Bitcoin sheds $500 over day drops below 8,000, but as you know, we saw resistance and it got us right back over the 8,000 mark. So I told you guys wait to the end. I was going to share my opinion of what this all means to me, what all this price action has meant, and the extreme dip in price. What does it mean to me? It means absolutely nothing. Guys, in the big scheme of things, this is just another red day of many red days that we've seen in the past, and there will be many green days to come. Everybody needs to stop with the panicking. We are so early on in Bitcoin. We need to take a step back and realize that probably in a couple of years we'll be laughing at the price of a $7,800 Bitcoin, at the price of a $10,000 Bitcoin. Guys, this price right now is to me not financial advice, but just a great opportunity to get Bitcoin at what I think will be one of the best prices you're going to see for a long time. This is a blip on the radar. Guys, Bitcoin is the best asset that you could have ever bought in the whole entire world. It is the best asset that you could have ever invested in. The best performing asset that has ever existed in the history of the world. Think about that. How long has the world been in existence? How many different assets could you have put your money into? Stop with this freaking out of these price drops. With every price drop, there will be a price rise. Bitcoin is so early on, and sadly, the whales can manipulate the market because they have so much, so much Bitcoin where they can buy in and buy out and make a couple $1,000,000 overnight. Guys, we are at a point where institutional money is getting ready to be poured into the market and could bring the potential price of Bitcoin into record highs that we never could have dreamed about. This price dip means absolutely nothing to me and should mean absolutely nothing to you in the grand scheme of things. Guys, if you're truly a Bitcoin fan and you believe in the blockchain technology, this should have absolutely no effect on your attitude whatsoever today or to days to come. If anything, you should be happy that you have an opportunity to buy 20% more Bitcoin than you're usually able to buy, whether that be dollar cost averaging or however you may do it. But think about this. Once again, I will say this. This is the best performing asset that has existed in the world. Guys, sit back, smile, dollar cost average, maybe double with the price being low. Sit back, be patient, and I assure you, you will be smiling in the near future. I can't wait to see what the future brings for Bitcoin, as I know this day means absolutely nothing, and there will be more days like this to come. But I assure you, Bitcoin will be always, for the near future, in my opinion, be more green than it is red. So smile and be glad that you have the opportunity to buy at a great price. Until next time, guys, keep hodling, keep stacking Satoshis, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. See ya!